Welcome back to your home for coin collecting, history, and hidden treasures. In today's video, we're diving into the story and circulated value of the 1983 United States half-quarter dollar coin, a piece that raises eyebrows and curiosity alike. But wait, does a half-quarter dollar even exist? Let's find out. Now, before we jump deep into the value, let's clear one thing up. A half-quarter dollar isn't an official term used by the U.S. Mint. What many collectors and viewers refer to as a half-quarter is often just a quarter dollar, 25 cents, coin, possibly misunderstood due to wear or misprint. In today's case, we're talking about the 1983 Washington quarter, a widely circulated coin that actually holds surprising value in certain conditions. Let's talk about history. The Washington quarter was first issued in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of George Washington. The 1983 edition continues the same obverse design by John Flanagan, with Washington's portrait, and the reverse featuring the iconic eagle perched on a bundle of arrows. But here's what makes the 1983 quarter special. During that year, the U.S. Mint did not produce any mint sets. That means collectors couldn't get uncirculated versions of the coin from sets like they usually could. So, all 1983 quarters were released into circulation, and finding a high-grade one today is surprisingly difficult. In 1983, quarters were minted in two locations: Philadelphia ***, no mint mark, Denver ***, marked with a D. The total mintage was *673 million *** from Philadelphia, 617 million *** from Denver. Those are big numbers. But most of them were heavily used in circulation. Because no mint sets were made, high-grade examples, like MS-65 or above, are much rarer than you think. Might fetch around $0.30 to $0.75 from collectors who want a cleaner example. Now we're talking. These coins can sell for $10 to $50 or more, especially if they have strong luster and no wear. These rare gems have sold for over $500, particularly if they were slabbed and certified by PCGS or NGC. If you've got a sharp-looking 1983 quarter, don't spend it just yet. It might be worth a professional appraisal. Let's not forget, error coins from 1983 are highly sought after. Some of these errors have sold for $100 to $1,000 plus at auctions, depending on how dramatic the error is. So, if you're wondering about the so-called half-quarter dollar from 1983, it's really just the 1983 Washington quarter. But it has a surprisingly high collector value in the right condition. Whether you're sifting through old pocket change, searching coin rolls, or browsing flea markets, don't overlook the 1983 quarter, especially if it's shiny, crisp, or has something unusual about it. And remember, just because it says 25 cents doesn't mean it's only worth 25 cents. 1984 United States quarter dollar ***, a coin that many of us have seen, but few know the true value of, especially in circulated condition. The United States quarter dollar, often simply called the quarter, has a rich history that dates back to 1796. But the version we're talking about today, the 1984 quarter, belongs to the Washington quarter series, first introduced in 1932 to commemorate the 200th birthday of President George Washington, BY 1984. This iconic design was still going strong. The front, or obverse, of the coin features a profile of George Washington, designed by John Flanagan. It includes the words ***liberty***** ****in God we trust****, and the year ***1984****. 1984, these quarters were minted at two main locations, the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. Coins from Philadelphia have no mint mark, while coins from Denver have a small D mint mark just to the right of Washington's ponytail. Let's take a closer look at the design. On the reverse side of the 1984 quarter, you'll find the classic heraldic eagle, wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows with olive branches below, symbolizing America's readiness for war and desire for peace. This design was used until 1998, right before the launch of the 50-state quarters program. The 1984 quarter is made from a clad composition, a copper core sandwiched between layers of cupronickel. That means it's not silver, even though older quarters from before 1965 were made from 90% silver. Diameter, 24.26 millimeters. Weight, 5.67 grams. Now the big question. How much is the 1984 quarter dollar worth in circulated condition? Well, if you've got a 1984 quarter that's been used in everyday transactions, what collectors call circulated, its value is usually just face value, 25 cents. That's because millions were made. over 676 million at the Philadelphia Mint and 546 million at the Denver Mint. That's more than 1.2 billion coins combined. But wait, there are some exceptions. If your coin has an error or rare variation, it could be worth much more. Look out for slight doubling on the letters in Liberty or the date. If the design is noticeably off-centered, a portion of the coin is missing due to a minting error. Some of these error coins have sold for $20 to over $100 depending on the severity and demand. Examples of known error coins with price tags: if your 1984 quarter has never been used, what we call an uncirculated or mint state (MS) coin, it could fetch a higher price. According to market data, a 1984 P quarter in MS65 condition is worth around $10 to $15. A 1984 D quarter in MS65 is worth about the same. If graded MS67 or higher, prices can climb to $150 or more for perfect examples. To sum it up, the 1984 quarter dollar is common in circulated condition and usually worth just face value. But check your pocket change for mint errors or pristine examples, and you could be holding a little treasure. Whether you're a beginner coin collector or just curious about coins jingling in your change jar, remember, every coin has a story. The United States quarter dollar, also known as the 25-cent coin, has been a part of American currency since 1796. But the version we're focusing on today, the 1984 Washington quarter, belongs to one of the longest-running designs in U.S. coin history. This quarter features the profile of President George Washington, the first president of the United States. This design was first introduced in 1932, during the Great Depression, to mark the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The obverse, or front side of the coin, was created by sculptor John Flanagan. His design was selected in a national competition, and it has since become one of the most recognizable images in American coinage. By the year 1984, this Washington design had already been in use for over 50 years. It remained largely unchanged until the state quarters program began in 1999, which introduced new reverse designs for each state. In 1984, the U.S. Mint produced quarters in two locations: Philadelphia Mint ***, with no mint mark, Denver Mint ***, with a small D mint mark on the right side of Washington's ponytail. * close-up of D. Mint mark location and chart of mint totals. Over 676 million quarters were minted in Philadelphia, and more than 546 million were struck in Denver, making the total mintage of 1,984 quarters well over 1.2 billion. This high production means the 1984 quarter is not rare, but it holds historical value as part of the long-running Washington quarter legacy. So while it may be common in your change jar today, the 1984 quarter represents an important chapter in American numismatic history, bridging the gap between classic and modern U.S. coinage. 1977 United States quarter dollar ***, a coin you may have in your pocket or coin jar right now, but is it worth more than 25 cents? Let's find out. The Washington quarter, minted since 1932, features the bust of America's first president, George Washington, on the obverse. The 1977 quarter is no exception. It proudly showcases John Flanagan's iconic portrait of Washington facing left, with the word Liberty above, "In God We Trust" to the left, and the date *1977* below. Now flip it over, and you'll see the classic reverse design: an eagle with wings spread, perched on a bundle of arrows, surrounded by olive branches, symbolizing both war and peace. The words United States of America and E Pluribus Unum are above, and quarter dollar is written at the bottom. The 1977 Washington quarter was produced at two main U.S. mint locations for circulation: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, ***, with over 468 million coins struck; Denver Mint, D mint mark, ***, around 256 million coins produced. That's a combined total of more than 724 million coins, making it a very common quarter in circulation. Now let's talk about what it's made of. The 1977 quarter isn't silver, it's a clad coin, meaning it's made of a copper core sandwiched between two layers of nickel. Weight ***, 5.67 grams diameter ***, 24.3 millimeters if you're hoping it's silver, sorry. All regular quarters made after 1964 were changed to this copper-nickel composition. Oh, what's this coin worth in circulated condition today? For most 1977 quarters that have been used and show we're still worth just face value, 25 cents. But there are exceptions. And rare error coins? That's where things get exciting. Let's talk about some rare errors found on 1977 quarters. These can multiply your coin's value. can be worth $20 to $100 depending on the percentage. Rare but valuable if certified. Can go for $30 or more depending on visibility. If a 1977 quarter was accidentally struck on a dime or nickel planchet, it could be worth hundreds of dollars. Always examine your coins carefully under magnification. You might spot something the average person missed. So, should you hold on to your 1977 quarter if it's heavily worn? It's best kept as a circulation piece. But if it looks shiny, sharp, and new, don't spend it. You may want to get it graded. And if you think it's an error coin, consult a professional or send it to a grading service like PCGS or NGC. That's all for today's deep dive into the 1977 Washington quarter, a common coin with hidden potential. If you found this video helpful or you love coin collecting as much as we do, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to hit the bell icon so you never miss our next treasure hunt. Drop a comment if you have a 1977 quarter in your collection. We'd love to hear your story. Thanks for watching.